Spurs family? Welcome to this week's Power 5 player rankings. I know I was supposed to had done this last night, but like y'all already know, I study, so time ran out, couldn't do it. But doing it today, it's going to cover all the games, which is 7 in total, from January 30th, that Monday, right? From Monday, January 30th till now. So it's a total of 7 games. Of course, 2 players that would have been in this power rankings. Unfortunately, I can't put them in because they got traded. They no longer Spurs players, and this is a Spurs power ranking. So yeah, so it was kind of tough for me to, look at everything. And the number one thing that matters is games. If you play in the most games, obviously that counts. I can't put somebody in there that's averaging or putting up good numbers, and they only played 2 or 3 games out of the 7. So, so there it is. So let's jump into it. I'm trying to make this brief, not trying to kill anybody's time. At number 5, I got Stanley Johnson. He played 7 games, all 7 games, I should say, for the last 2 weeks, I should say. He put in 20 minutes, 6 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 56% from the field, and 40% from the three-point line. I like him as a player. He's a real solid player. I hope that stays on our roster. He's very versatile. At number 4, we got Keita Bates-Diop. He played the full 7 games, putting up 28 minutes, 9 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 48% from the field, and 25% from the three-point line. Now you're going to see a trend of poor three-point shooting. We really not good from the outside. We really need to bring some shooters in. At number 3, Zach Collins. He played the full 7 games, putting up 21 minutes, 12 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 57% from the field, and 28% from the three-point line. That dude is a bucket. He know how to put the ball in the basket. I like him. Do I like him as a starting center? I'm not sure, but he got some game. He definitely is probably a great backup center for anybody, but he's definitely a starter for obviously a team that's not don't have that much ambition. So obviously he's going to get the start for us because we one of those teams, right? But if we want to contend for titles, he can't be a starting big if you want to contend for titles. But a good option off the bench. I think he's a solid player. I love his game. He's a bucket. At number 2, I have Malachi Branham. He played the full 7 games. Like in the beginning of the season, he was still getting acclimated to the league. He wasn't really, doing much. He seemed kind of, hesitant a little bit, but now he's growing into the league. He's feeling more confident. He's playing with more confidence, and I love it. He's showing us what he can do. Hopefully the same happens with Blake Wesley. Blake Wesley started this year with confidence. He always had confidence, even seeing him in the summer league. I say he plays with a lot of confidence. But after that injury, him sitting out that long period of time, now he got to get readjusted. So hopefully as the season progresses, he start to get his rhythm as well. But Malachi Branham, he looks special. He looked like he can be a potential all-star. I think that's his ceiling. That's if talking about ceilings. I think he can be a potential all-star. He's showing that he can put the ball in the basket, so I'm excited for him. So yeah, he put in 31 minutes, 15 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 45% from the field, and 35% from the three-point line. So I'm loving Malachi. Like, I hope he continues to develop because we got a bright team. It's somebody that was on Twitter a while ago talking about they don't see the talent that's on his team, and he was just like, I forget what he was talking about, but if a person can't see the young talent on his team that can potentially develop into great players, definitely like a player like Devin Vassell. I guess people look at them as veterans, but I don't even think they mid-20s. I don't think Vassell is in his mid-20s. I know Keldon Johnson is around 24, 25, maybe, I don't know. But these are young players that still hasn't reached their prime yet. And it's, if they continue to develop, work hard on their game, then if you can't see the potential in this squad, definitely if we add in some more players, definitely the number 1 pick, drink every time I say definitely. No, I'm kidding. But, if we get the number one pick this year and we get that guy. I keep forgetting his name. I keep forgetting his name. I don't want to butcher it, but you know what I'm talking about. We get that guy. That everybody's, I haven't watched any. I'm not going to act like I watched film on a guy, but everybody seems like he's the next best thing, and so if he's what people say he is, and we add him to the mix, if we get that number one pick, then you can see this team, building something for the future that could be a force to be reckoned with. Now, the thing I worry about is we're too concerned about the number one pick. I mean, I guess us as fans is too concerned about getting that number one pick, but what happens if we don't get it? It's not a guarantee that we'll get it. We got to start looking at other options, and I think that's what I'll probably start doing. I'll probably start doing my research on spring break and start looking at other options. Look at other players out there that can potentially fit our team that can be just as effective. Like a lot of people didn't see Dwayne Wade being who Dwayne Wade coming out of Marquette. Jimmy Butler, Manu Ginobili, Tony Parker for our in-house drafting. So we don't really need to just gun after the hype child, or however you want to call him. Even though if he is what he say he is, then we should get him. I mean, I'm not for not getting him, but there's other players out there that could potentially be just as good, or just a level below his potential. So it is what it is. Number one, I have Keldon Johnson. He only played 6 games, but that was enough. He only missed 1 game. That's not really a big deal. He put in 32 points, 31 minutes, 21 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 53% from the field, and 16% from the 3-point line. So we are awful awful 3-point shooting team. I think Keldon Johnson, like I said in previous videos, his mechanics, he need to work on those. Or even, maybe it's too late to change his mechanics, but he need to be more consistent with his shot. I really just don't like the fade, and he fades away when he don't really have to. So that's that. That's my Power 5 player rankings for the last 2 weeks. So hopefully we continue to develop this team, to develop this young team, and the future look bright for us. And I'm out.